Hello, my wonderful Geminis. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing amazing. In today's video, I will be tapping into the energies of your love life. So it's going to be your general love reading for the week here. So pretty much whatever comes out for you guys. Okay, so we have the Page of Swords on the bottom of the deck, and we have the Lovers, which is your energy. Okay, who is spying on my Gemini? Page of Swords and the Lovers. You could be dealing with another air sign like yourself, so possibly another Gemini, Aquarius, or a Libra. But I most certainly see someone who's keeping tabs on you. Very indirect energy, though. So it could just be like, paying attention to you via social media, maybe asking friends about you. But this is not someone who's like, curious and connecting with you or directly asking you the things that they're feeling curious about. It's almost like someone's trying to figure you out without asking you about yourself. Like it's like, I want to figure Gemini out, but I want to do it on my own. Or I want to, like it's a very discreet energy. Indirect, I guess, is the best way for me to explain it. Okay, let's start off by seeing how you're being viewed this week. Okay. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, someone is viewing you as a catch. And with the Nine of Pentacles, it's like, your strength, your stability, the way that you carry yourself. They are they admire that. They're very attracted to you. Now, what's interesting is like, I'm not really getting like a secret admirer kind of energy. Like you may have an idea of who this is, but they're not really being direct with you. That's the interesting part. Like intuitively, I feel like it's someone who does, who is, taking a liking towards you or who is feeling very intrigued by you. But it's like either they don't want to come off invasive or they don't want to ask you specific questions in the current moment. Eight of Wands, okay, followed by the King of Swords in the challenge position. So it may be someone that you've cut ties with or someone that you're currently just like in a disagreement with, because with the Eight of Wands and the King of Swords, there's like, especially those two cards coming out in the challenge position, it is someone who wants to communicate with you, but there's some sort of a block when it comes to communication. So like I said, with the King of Swords, it could be when you've recently cut ties with someone, so they may sense that, you're upset with them, okay? Or the other way that I can read this with the Eight of Wands and the King of Swords is like this person could feel like you've recently become single and they're trying to connect with you, but they don't know if it's the right time because you've recently become single. It's like they know you're single, but you're also in a very unbothered or like an energy of feeling very like unimpressed with a lot of things. Like that's the best way for me to boil down that energy, because it's like even if it's not someone new, it's like there's something here about wanting to communicate with you but feeling like you're not going to be impressed by what they have to say or feeling like you're not going to be interested. It's not to say that that's the truth, but that's what's going on in this person's feelings. How are you viewing them? The Three of Cups. Two things here, Gemini. You're definitely viewing this person as someone that you have a lot of fun with. Okay, so when you think about them, you may think about very positive memories, or like I said, if you, when you're thinking about this person, it could be that you feel like, you see the potential, you see how fun and great and humorous this connection could be. But with the Three of Cups, this could also be an energy of you viewing this person as someone who wants to have their cake and eat it too. We did see the Page of Swords and the Lovers, right? And the Lovers card, it speaks about like some sort of a decision that is not being made, right? It boils down to emotional confusion. And we have the Three of Cups here. So it's like you may sense that this person feels very connected to you, but the reason why you're choosing yourself is because you feel like this person hasn't really made a choice, or they're not really choosing you in the moment. Like that they're attracted to you and they have emotions, but you may feel like there's someone else in the picture, or this person is still like in between worlds. So maybe you're like, I don't want to give this person the time of day until they actually choose me. Or I don't want to be involved in a situation where I'm going to have to continuously, keep guessing or playing some sort of a waiting game. So that's the very thing that you're avoiding here. Mhm. Okay, so we have the Two of Pentacles in your feelings, and we have the Tower. Some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio. It seems to me that you feel like you've done everything you possibly could when it comes to something falling apart or a foundation crumbling. And when you have the Two of Pentacles in the Tower, you are acknowledging that something fell apart or something was very abrupt. Maybe even meeting this person and connecting with them feels like it was very fast moving or abrupt. But with the Two of Pentacles, there is an energy of you going back and forth and saying, okay, what should my next steps be? What do I do about this? You may be a little bit confused this week, or your mind is telling you something different from what your heart is telling you. And so it's causing like a little bit of like indecision for you, is what I see. So we also have the Seven of Wands in your feelings and the Knight of Cups. Someone that you find to be very charming, someone that you find, or a connection that you see potential in, you're very guarded towards it. I know that's an odd message, but that's what's coming through. It's like there's a reason why you feel guarded, or Seven of Wands, you're setting some sort of clear boundaries, because as much as you may understand or feel this connection as much as this person does, you know that a choice is not being made. And so you feel like as long as a choice is not being made, you're not going to put your heart on the line. So it could even be feeling connected to someone, but knowing that there's something that feels a bit unhealthy in the connection, or knowing that something needs to change in order for you to actually feel like this connection is going to be stable or fully invest in it. I do feel like you have emotions for this person. You may even, again, find them to be very charming, very good with their words. You may also find that when you communicate with this person, like they have a way of maybe making you feel as if everything is going to be okay, or as if everything is okay in the current moment. But you're thinking about the bigger picture. You're thinking about what if this situation falls apart, or what if something happens abruptly, because it has in the past, and it's causing you to set some sort of clear boundaries this week with this person with that Seven of Wands energy. It's like you can't help how you feel towards this person, but you're doing what you know feel or you're doing what you feel is right, or you're putting yourself first, where it's like, yes, I feel connected to you, but I have to protect myself, because as long as you're not making a decision, then I have a chance of being hurt or being stuck in a situation where it may backfire on me if I choose to invest in it now. So there's a very strong energy of you choosing yourself, more than choosing yourself, putting yourself first. And I think what makes it difficult is you do have emotions for this person. You do want something to work out between the both of you. Could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Ace of Cups is clarifying the Eight of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles clarifying the King of Swords. Wow. This person, like, they're very like fixated on you. Eight of Wands and Ace of Cups is like, I want to communicate with Gemini. I want a new beginning in love. Ten of Pentacles clarifying the King of Swords. Someone has recently come out of a relationship or some sort of a long-term commitment here. Hear me out, Gemini. Even if this is someone you have history with and you guys just came out of a commitment or decided to separate yourselves from each other's lives, they're still thinking about you. They're still thinking about a new beginning. But I'm also, and keep in mind, guys, I'm reading for a lot of you, but I'm also getting a message of like someone, like someone here definitely, no doubt, you've ended some sort of a higher level of commitment. And now there's this energy of wanting a new beginning, but it's like wanting a new beginning while you're still processing an ending. So, for example, if this person is looking to pursue you, but they're aware that you have recently come out of a commitment, they're like, okay, well, is it really the right time for me to dive in and tell Gemini how I feel? What if Gemini is still dealing with hurt? What if Gemini is still dealing with emotions that haven't left, or processing emotions from the past? There's something to do with the timing of this connection that feels a little bit all over the place, or it feels very unexpected. And I do see it as someone who, wants to build with you. I see it as someone who has very deep emotion for you, and they're very like determined to connect with you and connect with you on a deeper level. This is someone who has, you know, questions they want to ask you. They really want to have more conversations with you. But the way that the energy is coming through is, like I said, it's very indirect. So it's like they're not comfortable with being completely open, or they feel like right now is not the right time to be completely open. Two of Cups in their feelings, yeah. And the Seven of Swords. What's the Seven of Swords? King of Wands and the Two of Wands. So that's why you're viewing them in the Three of Cups energy. You know this person has emotions for you. I think you're very much aware of that. But the reason why they're being indirect, or they feel like it's not the right time for something, Seven of Swords, there's either some sort of guilt or some sort of dishonesty that's present here. We have the King of Wands and the Two of Wands. They're thinking about a future with you. They have emotions for you, but Seven of Swords is hiding something from you or not being completely open. The other way that I can read this, guys, with the Two of Cups and the Seven of Swords is like, it quite literally could just be someone who has feelings for you, but they're being strategic in the way that they're approaching you, which is something I already mentioned, right? Like right now, they're very, in the current moment, it's a very indirect energy, right? With the Page of Swords that we did see, it's more spying, it's more, you know, trying to figure you out without being invasive. So there could just be some sort of strategy involved in how they're pursuing you. Not for all of you is it going to be that there's someone else in the picture. The Wheel of Fortune, yeah. I see this as a very determined individual, A, and B, I see it as someone who's like, I have to do things a specific way, or I have to execute things in a diligent manner. And I will say, even with the Wheel of Fortune coming out again, there's something to do with timing, either the timing when it comes to when you guys are meeting. So maybe someone's going through a breakup and then you guys are connecting with each other. Or it's like falling for someone and not expecting to fall for someone that soon. And so it kind of throws you off. But there's something to do with timing that's coming through very clearly here. And that could even be the reason why they're being indirect, right? Like, for example, if they are quite literally focused on pursuing you, but feeling like it's not the right time, maybe that's the reason why that's coming through very persistently. Maybe that's the reason why they're not really being open with you in the current moment, and there's more spying or, more of an indirect energy going on here. Could be a fixed sign that you guys are dealing with. So an Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, or a Scorpio. We have the Death card, okay, in the potential outcome. And we have the Knight of Pentacles. What's the Death card? Ten of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. Allowing something to close out, allowing something to end. And Three of Pentacles and Knight of Pentacles is wanting to work with you, wanting to collaborate, discuss something with you. I really feel like, Gemini, this is someone who is determined to pursue you, but they're waiting for something to like fizzle out. That's the energy that this entire spread is giving me. And keep in mind, it's a general read. So whether it's, waiting for, maybe you guys had a disagreement, maybe you guys had a falling out, and that's what they're waiting, to kind of like fizzle out here. Or it's quite literally, like I said, right? I was getting two messages here where, like, for some of you, this person has their eye on you, but they can sense you're going through, or you have recently gone through some sort of an ending in your life, and they don't feel like it's the right time to bring up a relationship or a commitment to you. So there is that hesitant energy, and there's the energy of, okay, I'm going to wait till that's over so that I can feel more free in terms of going in and pursuing Gemini the way that I want to. Five of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, okay, and the Three of Swords. What's the Three of Swords? The Strength card. Yeah. There's definitely an energy here. Like, what I see in the potential outcome is there's an energy here that's going through a very tough situation or a tough period. And so it's becoming aware of that, okay? But it's also allowing time for something to heal or for something to come to an end entirely so that, they can move forward with what they want here. So again, waiting for the right time or waiting for something to completely end or be forgiven in some cases so that they could, have something new here with the Ace of Cups. Okay. So that is what I'm getting for you guys this week. I really do hope you were able to find a message that resonated with you here today. And thank you so much for your time.